Huh. No fucking way. Hey Guitar Champion, what's going on? I'm Mr. Normbach back from my practice dojo and welcome to today's video. Yes, I love Jeff Loomis. And you probably love Jeff Loomis too, because Jeff Loomis is an awesome guitar player. I really like Jeff Loomis. And I discovered recently a video from a 19-year-old Jeff Loomis winning the Wisconsin Guitar Stars Awards, whatever that was. But god damn it, I saw like the first 30 seconds of that video and I was blown away by fucking 19-year-old Jeff Loomis shredding the hell out of it. So I thought, hey, why not turning on this thing and yeah, doing a little bit of reacting to it, but also checking out what kind of licks Jeff is playing here and what kind of, scales he is using, what kind of arpeggios he's using. There is a bigger arpeggio section that I teach fully in detail in the end of the video. You can download the links for this arpeggio section for free in the description box. There's a link where you can download it. But also tomorrow on the ZEN of Shred Patreon Academy, I will release some more tabs and some more lessons about some specific licks that we're going to discuss today, that we're just scratching the surface for today. Tomorrow on my Patreon, there I will explain some more licks. So if you want to support me a little bit and you want to learn some new cool crazy guitar shredding stuff, then check out the ZEN of Shred Patreon Academy. With only $5 per month, you are part of it. So check the link in the description box to get more. All right, I would say less talking, more shredding. Let's watch the video of Jeff Loomis winning the Guitar Stars Award. Before we begin, real quickly, my guitar is in standard tuned. Jeff's guitar is probably in half-tone step below because Jeff's likes to tune his guitar a half-tone step below. So maybe I will one fret behind Jeff. But what I've transcribed, I transcribed it note-wise. So when Jeff is playing an A, you will hear an A flat, and I will also play an A flat because I'm standard tuned. All right, now let's get into it. All right, the 90-year-old Jeff Loomis wins the guitar contest in Wisconsin video. Here we go. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, the people are screaming. They're excited because Jeff is, playing some of the really insane, typical Jeff Loomis style sweep arpeggios, diminished sweep arpeggios. Let's check those out. So here we have sweep arpeggios that he later also used in songs like Born from Nevermore. And the pattern goes something like this. And he's moving them chromatically down the scale, down the fretboard. So he's having some fun with some arpeggio shapes, and really typical for Jeff, really cool, really insane beginning to start a solo like that. All right, let's see what else we have to discuss. Nice. Okay, now the first beginning of that was, I don't know, something really insane, neoclassical, something like that. But the section afterward, the section that is coming now, that was the one that really blew me away. And this is the one that I actually transcribed and that I'm going to show you in full detail in the end of this video. So let's listen to that section really quickly. Oh man, I love those arpeggios. Something like that. Really sloppy, much sloppier than Jeff, but let's check them out in the end of the video. Okay, that was a really insane line. Let's check out what we had here. So we're starting off with some traditional Yngwie inspired kind of runs, I don't know, like. And then we're going to some sweeping and some alternate picking licks combined. Looks familiar to that one specific Paul Gilbert lick. The lick from Intense One rocks, something like that. And then yeah, again some Yngwie inspired descending scale runs. I don't know, something like. Pretty cool. Ah, Jeff. Mwah. Just simply mwah. These arpeggios. God damn it, I love them, you know, and those kind of fluent sweeps, really Jason Becker inspired. I mean, Jeff, that's no secret that Jason Becker is a huge inspiration and influence on Jeff Loomis, but what kind of chord progression do we have here? That could be quite interesting to find out. Okay, I think that's something like B minor, going to B major, resolving to E flat major, resolving, stupid me, E flat minor, going to E diminished, that could resolve to A flat minor, then probably A diminished, which resolved to, let me think very quickly, that could resolve to B minor again, so something like that. Maybe like. That sounds like a cool and decent chord progression. So what kind of sweeps is he using there? So it's probably something like, I don't know. I'm not sorry. Something like that. I don't know. You know, something that I just tried to figure out. But pretty cool. Pretty cool walking around with diminished shapes to modulate into different kind of scales and different kind of tonics. A concept that Christian Münster, my good buddy from Eternity's End, Alkaloid, Ex Obscura, Ex Fragus, you know that guy, that he loves to do as well a lot. And we both love Jeff Loomis, so let's see what Jeff also got in his pocket. I mean, what kind of magic tricks Jeff has also in his pocket. I don't want to know what he has else in his pockets. Okay, some tapping light. Any tapping light? Wait a second. Oh, that vibrato. Oh, that's the next typical Jeff Loomis thing. He has such a cool and such an interesting vibrato. It's really hard to recreate. Let me analyze that real quickly. Because as we all know, I know how to analyze a vibrato. I made a couple of videos about them that you can watch here, right here, over here at the information card. But let's analyze the vibrato of Jeff Loomis real quickly. So he's holding the vibrato, in this case it's the major third of the tonic that we are in, E flat, and he's holding it for a while and then he's doing only 2 or 3 rounds of really high bends. Really cool, really awesome. Okay, and then he is starting a shred line, something like. And he's leading into that shred line with a huge 5-string sweep arpeggio, minor sweep arpeggio. Great licks, great licks. There are so many cool licks yet alone that video of Jeff Loomis, 19-year-old Jeff Loomis playing guitar. Wow, what do we have here? What the heck was that? I mean, that's a side of Jeff Loomis that I particularly don't know. It sounded a little bit like Jason Becker again. Something like Air or so, but it's definitely not Jason Becker. Or I don't know. Maybe it's something that Jeff wrote by himself, inspired by Jason Becker. If you know if that is from any particular song, let me know in the comments. I would love to know. Some riffing, nice. Even though that's hard to hear because of the sound quality. I mean, it's a recording from 1991, a VHS recording from 1991, so yeah. But that's, you know, credit where credit due. Jeff is one of the best riff writers in the whole metal industry. It is, in my opinion, a huge shame that he never really got the attention in Arch Enemy to write any riffs, or I would love to hear some riffs in the style of Arch Enemy written by Jeff. Because Jeff, you know, all the Nevermore riffs, they are so, well, like Conquering Dystopia, his solo records, Jeff is such a great riff and songwriter. Really underestimated riff and songwriter, in my opinion. Ah! Lol. No fucking way. No fucking way. Holy shit. So, in 1991, Jeff Loomis already had the riff, the chorus riff of Born in his head. You know, that one here. Let me try to get that again, because it's been a while since I've played this. I made a cover of Born like a couple of years ago, but... something like... I don't know anymore. It's something like this. Really great riff, which is not easy, which is using a lot of pedal tones, open strings. Whatever, I'm fucking up here. Maybe I should rewatch my lesson, the lesson that I did for this YouTube channel about Born. But so cool, so great to see that he already got this riff in his head. Like, what else? When Born is from 2005, yeah, nearly 25 years. No, sorry, not okay. I'm bad at math. Nearly 15 years. I'm sorry, but definitely still a long time. Really great discovery here. Okay, gets a little bit of neoclassical stuff, great. Again, those really typical Yngwie kind of licks. I totally fucked up here, I'm sorry about that. Get some riffing, nice. That's some great. It's really great ideas. And he's ending like, okay, what the fuck? Hey, come on, just give me the prize and let's get out of here. Nice. Yeah, I already watched a little bit the second part, but in the second part we don't have too much. Advertisement. In the second part, we don't have too much about Jeff. It's like you see the third place, the second place, who's more kind of bluesy kind of guy, and then Jeff Loomis as the first place. I think it's really great to see and to hear that Jeff, he has the Yngwie inspiration, definitely, but he's not an Yngwie clone. He did something else out of, this kind of source. He included his Yngwie stuff to his own kind of sound, which I would say comes from, working with the diminished kind of chord. That's really a typical Jeff Loomis kind of thing. And of course, the great heavy rhythms. So, great inspiration, great source of inspiration. That video, really, really liked it. And I would say let's dive deep into that really cool arpeggio section that we had in the beginning of this video. Here we go. So the chord progression for that arpeggio section starts with E flat major, resolving into A flat major, then G major, resolving into C minor, then we have E flat major, then we have B flat major, resolving into E flat major, and I've added D major, resolving into G minor to it. So in the sweep slow goes like this. And when you're following me on Instagram, you may have seen this pattern somewhere before, because, again, I learned it like a couple of days ago, and especially this shape here. This kind of figure really stick to me. And I'm now playing a lot of stuff with this arpeggio shape, because it is cool, it is rhythmically interesting, but it's not really hard. So we start off with E flat major, 5-string ascending, and then we continue descending with the first time hearing that sequence in 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. My pick direction is downstroke, pull off, downstroke again, so we can use the next 3 strings as up sweep. So we have down sweep. Sorry. The first note, upstroke, then the pull off, upstroke, and then sweep. Now the next section, the A flat major. We're starting off with a stroke note and then a pull off. The stroke direction of the first note, it is like the 3-note strings. They depend a little bit of if you're starting, in those arpeggios, or you start with this kind of arpeggio. There it depends a little bit if it's a downstroke or an upstroke. Depends on what comes before that, the context. But important is that the next note has to be downstroke, so we can do the upstroke sweep. So like the E flat major, where we have the pull off, downstroke, and the 3 up sweeps here now as well. Pull off, downstroke, 3 up sweeps. So we're continuing with this kind of sequence on the G string. Now here, I think it's really interesting, now here, a little bit difficult is to get the D string. I really had to practice that to get the D string really, really tightly, so that not something like this happened. But it's really smoothly. So then comes G major, the same shape like E flat major. Then comes C minor. The same sequence like A flat major, now in C minor. Then comes B flat major, the same like G major or E flat major. Then comes E flat major, now as the sequence. And then we're resolving with D major and G. And some nonsense shredding. Alright, Guitar Champions, so much for today's video. I hope you liked this little video. If you liked the video, feel free to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, leave a nice comment. I hope I'm going to see you in my next video. I wish you a lot of fun learning, practicing, and mastering this lick. Cheers, and power your progress.